Hello viewers, hope all of you are doing fine. So today I wanted to discuss about the trending days, how we want to capture the entire movement of a trend, either on the upside or on the downside. So it's quite simple. If you can open the any of the charts, for example, if you're taking the Bank Nifty move today, so we can see that this is a clear downtrend. So it opened here and then it never has broken that high. How we can capture this entire downfall? Because generally all the retailers whenever they take a trade, so they keep trading their stop losses. Some point of the time the trailing stop loss will be taken, and then you will miss out on the next part of the rally, which will be quite big, if you can see it here. So the formula is quite simple. So what we can do is, whenever you identify an asset wherein the trend is about to form, so after it made a high here, somewhere here, I think it has never broken this level. So ideally, if you see, I think it is for 36,499. So ideally, we can consider that as 36,500 on the spot. Yeah, this is spot price. What we could have ideally done is 36,500 PE will be a good thing, or 36,500 CE shorting is a good thing. So how do we enter? Where do we enter? So if you can see, let's open uh, 36,500 P and expiry. So if you can see, right from the start, it made a bullish candle. So it's a pure inside bar strategy. If you can see this here, uh, this low was never taken. So if you are putting a stop loss here, and if you have bought anywhere in between, ideally we should enter once this high is broken. So ideally in this candle we can enter. So let's say if we have entered at around 640, and then if you're keeping a stop loss of ideally 508, 500 to be a round figure, so you could have rallied the entire rally. So it made a high of almost 1500 and 1500. So from 650 to 1500 is almost like 100% in almost 3 to 4 hours. It made a high somewhere here. So what are the other attributes which can help us to take the entire rally? So the first thing is stochastic RSI. So if we go here, yeah, if we go here on the same chart, and then if we can see on the 5 minutes time frame. So okay, before that, let me just walk you through what all indicators I have. I have a pivot points with Fibonacci, and then I have a stochastic RSI, and I have volume indicator. So if you can see on the first candle itself, my stochastic RSI for the put is at the lowest point. So based on this, you could have entered. But however, if you can see, this red line is a VWAP. So we should never enter when the price is below the VWAP. So we will wait for the VWAP to be broken, so that the candle has closed above the VWAP. So ideally, we could have entered on this candle side, which is like 600, and then our stop loss would be 500 points. But we retailers, what we tend to do is, so once it takes certain pivots, and then we keep revising the stop loss. So in this case, if you see, I think the reverse stop loss was not hit. But however, some days I think the reverse stop loss will be taken sometimes. We have entered here, so our stop loss should be somewhere here when we entered. And then once, if you can see, I think there was a pivot immediately here. So once this was broken here in this candle, so then we would have ideally reversed from stop loss from here to here. Then what are the things which we need to see to confirm whether the trend is continuous or not? We wanted to check what other factors are there which will tell us the trend is intact. So at 12:10, if you are coming, if you can see, the Bollinger has made a very narrow channel. So which means that there is a possible of a breakout or a breakdown. In the sense, there will be a big movement. So you can see still the Prices is fluctuating between these two narrow bands. So, and you can see a big black line in between. So this is called as a median, and so as long as this is below the median and then inside this band, I think that we can hold the trade. So once you see this line being broken on the upside, so that's when you can expect a wide widening of this narrow band. So if you can see exactly after this candle, I think then the band became a little more big. So that means the price is going to increase more. So in that case, what we can do is once you see the price breaking above this median line, which is in between, so you can wait for some more time so that you can achieve the entire trend. So in this case, if once you complete this 5 minutes, you also see the money level is still at 67. It has not reached the high. So yeah, you can continue the trend and then you have to put a stop loss on this median line. So here in this case, it's around 669. And if you can carefully observe, this stop loss, which is always increasing because the price is also increasing, was never taken. So next candle it increased to 1072. So next candle increased to 1099. So 1123, and this candle it's again 1151, 1156, 1186, and in this candle the stop loss was taken. So at 1210, so which is quite good enough. So if it has made 1500 and then you have exited 1210, that's a quite uh, I think that's a quite a good trade. So if you can see that you have entered somewhere here at around 600, and then at around 9:20 in the morning, and then if you can see the stop loss was never taken, and then this is the time at 3 o'clock exactly wherein you can see profit booking happening. So within a span of 6 hours, if you are getting 100%, that's a quite a good trade to have. Yeah, similarly, if you can go to another example wherein we have that budget day on February 2nd. So there was a gap up opening, and once you see that, I think there was a big bullish green candle. So maybe if you're lucky enough to, you might have entered somewhere inside this candle. But if you're not able to enter anywhere, you can enter once it breaks the high of this first candle in 15 minutes. I mean, even you can go for 5 minutes. You can go to 5 minutes. It never came, so it kept on when I mean it kept on increasing. So because I do not have the options chart with me right now, so it was at around the high was around 33,965. Let's assume you have taken 3400 CE somewhere here on 2nd of February, because you are going to you are having a positional time. It's always suggestible to take a monthly expiry. So second is Tuesday. So if you have taken 25th February expiry, so then if you can see, let me just convert this to a daily chart. Yeah, 2nd February here. If you can if you are entered in this day, if you can see, it never has taken your stop loss. It went till here and it made a high of here till 17th. If you have carried for 34,000 CE, it went till 37,600, which is like 3,000 points. 3,000 points. So imagine if you have taken 3600 CE, one lot at whatever price, maybe if you're let's assume if it's at 500 or even 1,000 rupees, if you're gaining 3,000 rupees in a matter of 15 days, that's a very very good bet. So like this, I think you can check on event days. I think it will never disappoint you. So the combinations you have to remember it's a stochastic RSI, and then the Bollinger Bands, and then the money flow index. These are the three items which are really important to see whether the trend is intact or not. That's all, guys. I hope you have liked this video. If you have liked this video, please share and please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.